Alright. Hey y'all. I think this is recording. I hope it is. And I'm really interested to see, what's going to come of it. You know, um, as I said before, I don't think the timing of it is different. And we know in the Bible, when God created, the heavens and earth, as well as sun, moon, and stars, He created them not only to provide us light, but as a means to communicate with us. Um, so I'm wondering, is this a call, for the church saying, hey, you're about to be raptured, which in turn is, signaling the end of the church age? Or is this signaling other things to come, such as maybe the Ezekiel 38 war, or like the blood moon tetrad back in 1415 kind of signaled the 17 began September 23rd 2017 celestial signs that started the birth pains. Is this maybe marking, hey, a warning call for the upcoming tribulation? I don't know. At this point, time will tell, but I'm definitely interested in seeing how things are going to progress now that that is come and gone. Hey, brother Jack, I see you. Hey, I got your emails. I've been super busy, but I will respond to those. I promise. But thank you so much for continuing to reach out, even when I'm a dirty SOB and not responding right away. So I appreciate it. Know that your emails mean a lot to me. Hopefully. Yeah, man. See, this is a whole lot nicer with being able to, see chats as I'm going. Hey, live and learn, right? As I figure things out, I'll get better at this. So the things I really want to come on and discuss, now that there's been. Usually I'm behind the curve on doing this, but that's because I usually like multiple sources and sources that I trust. Just being that there's so much fake news out there, you can't believe what all you hear. So I wait to hear about things, and for other reasons, I wait to hear for things in the news and from verifiable sources before I say anything. But it turns out that it looks like Russia has moved a few bombers into Syria that can handle nuclear weapons. There's just more steps towards setting up for the Ezekiel 38 Gog and Magog war. We already had last week, I believe it was, or earlier, last week, Erdogan, the president, Turkey president, met with Russia and was calling for a need of an international force or coalition to bring punishment against Israel for their treatment of Hamas and Gaza and their treatment of Palestinians, completely ignoring that Hamas brought it upon themselves. But anyways, so Russia moved them down there like within the last day or two in name of exercises in the Mediterranean. I have a feeling that they are not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Being that they are able to handle nuclear weapons, it makes me, and again, this is just me scratching my head, thinking out loud to myself of, could they could they have such weapons to load on there, and could they be anywhere around near Damascus, which will lead to what I believe, as well as many others believe, the catalyst for the Ezekiel 38 Gog and Magog war, which would be the destruction of Damascus, which is told in, I believe it's Isaiah, I forgot to write down the book, but I believe it's Isaiah 17:1. Correct me if I'm wrong. But in there it says, behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap. Now, if you do a little bit of research into Damascus, Damascus is considered the world's oldest, how do they put it, continuously inhabited city in the world. It was established back in the second millennium BC, before Christ. And ever since then, it has had inhabitants and has never been fully demolished or whatnot. So obviously that prophecy has not yet come if it is the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world. However, the Bible says that one day they will go to sleep, and the next morning Damascus will be a ruinous heap, uninhabitable. Which in today's day and age sounds to me, again, this is just me thinking out loud, that some sort of nuclear weapon will go off and in one blast just demolish it. As we all know how, nuclear weapons work. It's either A, Russia's going to get something in there, or the other thing that's come out is reports that Iran is now enriching uranium at a level that countries only do when they have nuclear weapons. That is where they're at now. They are actually enriching it at a level to only countries with nuclear weapons enrich it to, which means they're there. They pretty much have got, very close to, if not already have, a nuclear weapon, which makes me wonder, are they going to be the ones bringing in that? And then, through Israel's, bombing different sites around Damascus, especially over the last couple of months a lot, are they inadvertently going to hit it? Or is somebody just going to set it off and then blame it on Israel just to start the war? I don't know. There's a lot of things that could happen, and it's just interesting to see how it play out. But as I said, with these the superflower blood moon that came and went, I really do believe that we're going to start seeing an uptick in the activity in the Middle East. And again, let's just keep our eyes out. Let's keep watching. Let's stay mindful. Most importantly, let's keep Israel in our prayers. And even more importantly, the non-believers, not just in Israel, but outside of Israel. Pray that God uses those of us who are saved as his tools to plant seeds so that because we don't save, he can save. So let's keep that, in our prayers. No, I live on the East Coast, so I was not able to see the super red blood moon. However, I did watch it online. There was a lot of people that were streaming it, but live, so I was able to at least watch it online. I found that very interesting. Of course, I find stuff in the ocean and as well as, in the skies. It's always been really. Am I still on? Nope. Hey, sorry about that. I guess I'm still on. My phone overheated. That's the only thing I hate about being in the South is on these days it gets really hot. But anyways, Jack, am I on? Don't know. Anyways, I'll go ahead. So I'm trying to hold this so I don't get in trouble. I'm driving. I won't, keep much longer. But as I was saying, the seeing stuff in the sky, the stars, planets, all of that has always really before we were even born. So we need to make sure that we are doing that, because until we are gone into heaven, he has plans for us all the way up until the very end. So let's keep focused on that. Let's keep focused on him. Most importantly, with everything going on in the world, let's keep encouraging each other as people are getting more outspoken against Christianity, as anti-Semitism is on the rise. Let's keep encouraging each other. Let's when people are saying no, that rapture is not happening or there is no God, let's encourage each other. Yes, there is, and yes, he is coming. We don't know when. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could it be next week? Hell, it may even be next year. We don't know. By all means, send me an email at whatgod